How you guys doing? Welcome to talk about is displayed. I'm personally we had got information. Didn't want them to mess it up, and then the whole project resistance. What is the purpose? What do we need that for? Give us project resistance when it resembled nothing of outbreak. I got super excited, and it looked great graphic wise. Gameplay was pretty good. I also think that there's some things we need to uncover. Possibility that we're getting first person and third person options. So obviously I think that your first playthrough will be third person, but I definitely think when you beat the game you'll be able to play first person if you want. Because if you haven't seen a trailer, you can check it out in the my YouTube channel. I did post it. Never mind the version of it, I'm still working on everything, so cut me a little slack. But yeah, when you first see it, Jill is running in like first person. So the way it looked similar to 7, just a little faster, you know, a little more fluent and natural the way she was running. But then it turns over to, it shows like a clip of her in third person shooting, and it was pretty cool. I was really ecstatic I'm happy. I'm really excited. Really excited. I even like everybody from Umbrella. Nikolai, they had the guy that Nikolai kills. So I was excited about that too. I liked how Raccoon City looked. Oh man, I got hit. Ah, I died. Distracted. Anyway. I'm good on time right now. If anybody Nemesis, I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen it, I wasn't too fond of how he looked at first. And then I got over it and I had to think of this. We already know this Nemesis. I mean, we already know this the Nemesis that we're, you know, fond of, and the iconic version of Nemesis. He's been in so many video games, like he's been in video games other than Resident Evil, so it kind of saturates him and kind of watered down, you know, the fear of him in a way, since we already know him. So that's how I looked at it. That's the angle I looked at it from when I saw the new version of him, and looking more and more of him with the nose job and everything. It's kind of, I can accept it, and it kind of sits with me a little bit more. Like it grew on me. So I'm excited just to see how he's going to be. Like, I hope that he's gonna be way more terrorizing than Mr. X, because Mr. X wasn't really terrorizing at all. It was just more of a nostalgic thing with him that everybody loved. After a while, he's more of an annoyance than an actual problem, which Nemesis was a problem at all times. So I'm excited about that. Carlos looked crazy. He looked like Dane Cook. But I can get over that. Um, a friend of mine actually is the one that told me that said that, and I told her I was going to run with that. Because he does look like Dane Cook. Get off of me, Birkin. And we're getting it April 3rd. This is going to be crazy. I got caught up last time. That will not happen again, Birkin. I needed that. Second grab. Now let's see if this works. There you go. And that's how you defeat Birkin. Well, that's hard to defeat. I see a lot of people just using knives, but that way doesn't really work for me. I always get hit, so stop doing it. Another thing that I want to compliment Capcom on is the way they dished out the trailer today, because you thought that you were not going to see Resident Evil 3. Once you saw Project Resistance come up, you did not think it was going to be Resident Evil 3. When the whole time, Resident Evil 3 is Project Resistance. Well, Project Resistance is Resident Evil 3. It's a part of it. So that rollout in general was really brilliant. Very strategic of them, the way they did it. So I feel like they deserve... Wait, did I miss something here? I should have a grenade. It's a grenade somewhere here. Gotta hurry up. But the way they did everything on the game was really, like, the way they did everything promotional wise was pretty genius. So definitely have to give them their credit on that way, that aspect of promoting a game that everybody loves. I was definitely, I mean, I wasn't done with Capcom, but I was definitely like, would have my eyes on them, like, here you guys go with this again, giving us a game that we don't really want.
This way. It won't move. You got it.
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella. She's making important medicine.
Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company?
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon. So, where's your dad?
He,
Nikolai doesn't have on a turtleneck. weird. That was a pretty weird. I wanted him to have the turtleneck on. I know that sounds weird for me to say, but I feel like it. Oh, I did get
My
the
parents are gone.
grenade.
It's just me and my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Guess I wasn't paying
Don't
attention.
means we've got some
I'm just excited. I wanted to really
Over there!
get it today, but the reason I'm not gonna get it is because I'm sure they're gonna release the collector's edition. So I'm gonna wait for that.
boost.
Sorry, I have to
Okay.
keep my stuff like
Key card first.
some kind of
That
organized.
asshole gets what's coming to him.
So for this part, you don't really need any guns or anything. Um, Even though you are gonna get a gun. Anybody that does get on the stream today, just like, comment, talk to me about what you think your opinion is on the whole Resident Evil 3 remake trailer and the snippet of gameplay. I may do something where I show the video, if you guys haven't seen it, with the one of the directors of the game. He basically shows you some of the gameplay, and it looks really good. Like, I have no complaints. You can tell that it's made with the same, as they were made in the same time frame, because the it's one of the zombies from Resident Evil 2 remake. I did not pick up that one thing, but it's okay. So you have to go in here, and I'm not really doing a walkthrough. I'm just playing because I'm excited. So really, all right. Run out. Hurry up and get to his door before he breaks in. Back up. He's gonna respawn. Now, in this position, you can just really walk. I used to try to run to see how, like, if I could avoid them. Sometimes I'd get hit and sometimes I wouldn't get hit. So, alright, so I'm definitely gonna get hit right here from the one, cause I moved. I wasn't supposed to move. So, yeah, I wasn't supposed to move. So I think what I need to do is try to go back in this room. That's probably what I need to do. Go back in this room, reset, and then come out. Because if not, that me running out of it the first time, the liquor might. See, this time I'm good. Yeah, I'm good this time. But if I had ran out that first time, I would have got attacked. So now we're good. Open this. And we get that gun right here. And I love this one because it reminds me of Leon, what Leon has in 4.
Must be where that guy came from. Bastard is the police chief?
Just gonna pick it up for the sake of picking it up. Got the stock. Something else. Yeah. 3 blue herbs throughout the game, right? Because if you don't have that achievement where you can beat the game without using more than 3 um without more 3 than 3 more recovery items, I feel like these 3, all the 100% balanced combined herb herbal remedy, I like to say, or OG Kush. If you can get all the OG Kush, then you'll be fine. You just get 3 of those throughout the game, and then you're fine. See, some people get. There's a lot of different ways to play this. Some people they get the yeah, some people they'll get all the ammo. They'll take their grenade launcher with them. I don't take mine with me because I think that you don't need to. And like I said again, I'm not speed running, so I'm really just playing because I'm so excited about RE3. So again, I'm not trying to speed run or rush. Obviously, at this point in playing Resident Evil, every time I play a playthrough, I try to get an S rank. So that's where I am at with it. But other than that, I don't. As long as I get 3, if I get a 3-hour play, that's fine with me. Yeah, as long as I get a 3-hour play, I'm fine. Okay, so I got that. Oh no, I don't need to go here yet. Okay, there's somewhere over there. One. Where is he? Okay, so I let him come out here. And then I unlock him. He's not dead yet.
You asshole!
I think he's gone right there. There's another one somewhere. Let's see him. Gotta be careful though, because he's sneaky. Shit. Oh, there he is. Oh shit! He was not dead. That's one of the big issues that comes up on this game, where you think that they're dead and they're not dead. That's a huge issue. So now we have a big problem right now. I'm gonna unleash on him, see if I can. If all goes to fail, I'm gonna.
Oh no!
Shit, I died. See if I can continue. So I'm at like 40 minutes, so I'm at 40 minutes, so if I just start, you know, really going at it, I'll still make S rank. Oh no, I'm gonna quit that. Forgot they're not gonna let me. Let's see where we are. Yeah, see, back on track. Back on track. Back on track. Doing nothing different. Oh shit. Nothing different than last time. Want to do the same thing.
Hello? Hello?
Okay. So this is going to be quite simple. Keep doing the same thing. Come here. Come here. Birkin. Come here, Birkin. Come here, Birkin. Give me my... There you go. Come here, Birkin. Alright. Run! What are you doing? Took me away that time. But he can have that last knife. We're not gonna really need it anyway, because we're gonna get it back. So let me get it back. Okay, we tried to end our life there. And there we go. That take him out. Go get all our stuff. And I love how she runs. Like on 7, if you could get like speed upgrades and stuff on here, that would be really dope because she has like the they both have the stutter step. Love it. Like that. It's like, nope, nope, nope. I think I left some stuff behind, but whatever. It's all good.
This way.
Let's go. About 30 minutes. I definitely messed up that one time. So I think what I'm gonna do.
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella. She's making an important new medicine.
Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company?
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
Make sure they're
Hopefully
dead.
you'll get to see her again soon.
That's what I have to really do. Make sure they're dead.
So, where's your dad?
Why do I keep picking it up?
Mom,
I didn't want that. No, I don't even need that.
Wow.
I
Both
need
of
none
my
of that
parents are
stuff.
gone. It's just me and my brother.
oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Over there! It's closed.
Damn it. We need a key card. Here, come help. You sure this is the way?
This is how my mom took me last time.
Sherry? I've been looking everywhere for you, Sherry. Brave little girl, leave her house in the middle of this mess. On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the ground, now. Sherry, tie her hands.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up. Tie her. Okay then. Tie her up now, or she dies.
What's this all about?
Child endangerment, for starters. Sherry, come here.
What are you gonna do to her?
None of your fucking business.
You hurt her, I swear to God, my brother is stars, and I will.
Sherry, get over here. What's your name? What's your fucking name?
Claire!
Sherry, you come with me now, or say goodbye to Claire.
Okay, I'll go. You better be taking me to my mom.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him, he's full of shit.
Stop hurting her, please!
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop! Let me go! Let me go!
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Yes, we will.
Let me go! Let me go!
I'll get you, you fucker! Stay safe, Sherry. Okay. Key card first. Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
What I love about how they did this. So I'm curious on if there will be hunters on RE3 remake. I'm hoping that there's hunters on there because hunters were on Resident Evil 3, if I'm not mistaken. Briefly, they showed up briefly, but they were there. And I also don't want them to take away from us being able to make decisions in the game. Like when we see Nemesis, I would like them to keep that as well. I would love to see them keep decision making in the game. Um, I'd also like to see fights with Nemesis in narrow areas like the diner. I want to see how the diner's going to look. Because the diner was pretty awesome. That was a pretty awesome part of the game for me. That was one of my favorite parts. I want to see them incorporate spiders a bit. You know, and that might be a stretch because seeing that they didn't do it the last time. But being that it's more Raccoon City based, I would want that. You know, I would want them to really show things that are mutated. We should get a basketball court, I feel like. We should get like a basketball court. That would be pretty cool. From, you know, how it was on 2, but because all of that stuff could be in there since it's a day before the actual incident happened. You know, so all that stuff could logically happen. Could definitely happen. Logically could really happen on 3. I just want them to go full force mutation with the Raccoon City this time around. And I know this is a stretch to talk about since we just got Resident Evil 3 remake trailer for it, but I definitely think that they should start either working on Outbreak or Code Veronica or Dino Crisis next. Something like that. Because just going straight to 8 is it's like, I think if they go straight to 8, that means Resident Evil is getting close to being over with in a way. Because how far can you take this thing? I mean, we do have a new virus, but they got rid of that virus from 7, to my knowledge. So where do you go from there? Is it going to be a new... And then Leon and Chris and all of them are getting kind of old. I mean, you do have Sherry Birkin. She could like still be pushing, but other than that, Claire and everyone's pushing. They're pretty old, you know, to keep doing this type of stuff. I think Chris is probably the oldest out of all of them. I think Leon and Claire is about the same age. I'd have to look that up. I don't know how old they are. Alright, cool. So I know what I'm gonna do. Shit, I'm gonna do what I needed to do. I just need one round. so I can. Oh shit. Alright, so now I'm ready to leave. Oh, I gotta go get that. I gotta go get that heart. This is my issue. I'm a little slow with preparation. Unless I'm just full blown, just rushing, which I'm not. For the most part, you know, if I'm not rushing, then like right now, my inventory is killing me looking the way it looks. Ah. But now we have the stock, which is good. You know, I usually wait a little longer to put it on because of storage purposes, but fuck, I'm gonna do it because I'm not dying again. Did he not die? I was about to say, he should be dead. And he is definitely dead. See? I'll need those. It's all good. I'll come back for the knife. Kind of collect my knives here. I have terrible sense of direction, you guys. If you don't already see that. I'm gonna get away from her.
Jesus, stay back!
Okay, put it past him. Seems like I'm going the long way, I know. Gotta go. Oh yeah, discard this knife. Oh shit. I'll get everything situated. Gotta get away from these people. Messed up severely on this part because there's a zombie coming up. May not be able to dodge him. Oh shit. Would have messed up really bad had we. So I have to go up the steps. Ah, keep doing. I play so clumsy. Definitely about to end this. have to go pick up the child. And I didn't have enough. Like, I didn't bring enough stuff. Which I'm irritated about with myself for. Just needed him to fall. And I'm never coming through here again. So come back for this knife, like I said I would. And we're out of here. Come back. And now we'll begin Sherry's. Well, and this will begin Sherry's part after we're finished here. Wait, what the fuck? Did I just do the wrong... Man, I swear, I keep doing the wrong stuff. I didn't have to go all the way down here. Mad that I did. Wasted time. See, now I'm at an hour. But now I have to push. Now I'm gonna have to start pushing. No big deal. Can always do it again. Now this part, I don't really know how I can't really tell you how I do it. I just know how to do it. So. I don't know. Like, I can't really explain how I do it. You know, I just do it until I see what makes sense. That's all. And that will conclude the broadcast. Thank you for
In the
whoever
neighborhood.
does watch this, and